20. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. Off we go from Vegas. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's O'Connell. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play. Away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's the 3rd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Play action here. Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Chiefs have a 1st down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. He gets up and running. He really finds his groove in this league. This scary offense just got a little bit scarier.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Minshew. He gets that complete to his tight end man.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Crazy. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for the Raiders to gain of 43 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the give, this is Kamara. He's down inside the 10, a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Minshew. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's John Jenkins, the big defensive tackle, swallowing him up. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, on is the Chiefs' new coach for 2024, Matt Araiza. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first down, here's Minshew. Now he'll run. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now a toss, running left with Kamara. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now Minshew. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Past the 40. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
3rd down and 9. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's to the rookie from UCF, Javon Baker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. They go play action with Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the first down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
And this one is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That one caught by Tucker. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So, we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Past midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 95 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Now Kamara. Oh! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On play action, here's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
To the air on third down, it's Minshew. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
On first and 10, it's Minshew. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll run. It's Kamara. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. That his first touchdown this year. Here's Minshew. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are at all time here in the third quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Marcus Epps up from the secondary to make the tackle. They face second down and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a fourth down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Play action now with Minshew. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
From the 1, second and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They look to throw it with Minshew. And that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. He'll run. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Mahomes back. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Michael Mayer, touchdown Raiders. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep...
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. Still on the move. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 24-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard. Kamara going to try to bull his way in.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. They get across the 20. We'll mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darnay Holmes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So this one, a win.